Audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. Want to win in life's challenges? To know the will of God and have more passion for Him? Practical help right now with Tak Bhana and Running with Fire.
It's great that you could join me today, and hey, if you found these series or messages inspiring, helpful, please do share them with other people. I'd really appreciate that. Or send us some feedback. Tell us how you're enjoying what's being shared, or something that's touched you or ministered to you or blessed you. We've been talking about having an all-in faith and being sold out for Jesus. And the goal of this series is that you have a life-defining moment where you take one significant step towards a greater devoted life to Christ. Just like Abraham when he offered Isaac on the altar, when Peter stepped out of the boat, when Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego refused to bow down to the image, when Daniel prayed with the windows open. They were all steps of devotion to Christ. And God opened the heavens over their lives. So here's the issue. Ask God what next steps of an all-in faith for you looks like. Ask Him to show you just maybe one specific thing, maybe two. One change, one risk, one sacrifice. It's all it takes to step into a whole new life. And you say, I'm so far away from God. And I can understand that. But my advice, as we've been saying, that a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. We tend to think we have to do something massive, something huge. And because of that, we just don't do it. But if it's a smaller step, yeah, we're all up for that. But one small step can have a phenomenal result. I want to say this. I believe one step of surrender can be worth 1,000 brilliant sermons. We've heard hundreds, thousands of sermons, and most of them we do nothing with. Zero. I'm guilty as well. The best sermons in the world are not the ones that you listen and think, wow, what a great preacher. Flag that, folks. That ship has sailed. Forget about the great preacher. What did you do with the message? Was there a step of obedience? Was there a step of action that took place? The best sermon in the world is the one that resulted in you doing something, taking a step of being obedience, doing it, being a doer of the word, not just a hearer. We just had a New Zealand Beyond conference. I was talking to someone a while ago, and they just said to me the defining moment was on this particular sermon. I'm not going to mention which one it was. They said, I made a decision based on that sermon. And it wasn't maybe the best sermon that they heard, but it was the one that impacted them the most and the one they did something with. And my prayer is that in this series of All In, this will be one of the best, among the best sermons you've ever heard, not because it was a great message or messages, but because it resulted in you taking a step forward of being all in for God. Now that would have to rank as one of your greatest achievements in life. So what one or two steps could you take? What could it look like? Can I throw out some suggestions, if you don't mind? Get water baptized. Get filled with the Holy Spirit. What about a daily devotional life? What about making that surrender that God's been talking to you about, that only you know about? Could it be to increase your giving? How about fasting a day a week? Getting to a prayer meeting. Starting to serve in church. There's always great opportunities. How about bringing, if you've got family, if you're married, bringing your family to church every Sunday? That would be huge. Or reduce your screen time. Look, it could be anything. I leave that between you and God. But I think the time has come that we no longer want to be people who are neither cold nor hot, but lukewarm. As you go all out for God, He'll go all out for you. As you give your all for God, He'll give His all to you. Can I encourage you? Take a step, a significant step of greater surrender to God, and watch what God will do in and through your life. Probably step into a walk with God that you didn't even know was possible. May God richly and wonderfully bless you. Tak Bhana is the Senior Pastor of Church Unlimited in Auckland, New Zealand.
For more information, to make contact or to listen again, look for Running with Fire at our website, vision.org.au. Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.